let's talk about how Instacart got busted and is ending its surveillance pricing.
Now,
Boom.
do you believe it?
They might right now, but you know that they are going to bring it back.
How about we keep surveying them? So last week, if you guys watched it, amazing episode with Len Sherman from Columbia Business School. Katie, we're going to do another one on this, but Katie Wells was supposed to show up, but she couldn't. And Eric Gardner from More Perfect Union, they were on the show. They busted Instacart. No, it's no buts. I mean, hands down, one of the best investigative journalistic pieces I've seen, with
not
a
only
small sample size.
Not only that,
massive
their
sample size.
stock tanked. Their stock tanked.
Stock tanked. Stock literally tanked.
And then they were getting probed, and
then it
now
tanked
they're saying,
again.
"Oh, we're going to end this program."
Yeah, what they
essentially,
did is,
it's the same exact thing what happened with Wendy's when they say, "Oh, we're going to start testing dynamic pricing for our burgers," and everybody's like, "No fucking way, you aren't, because we aren't dealing with that shit." And then they walked it back, and you know that wherever they have digital signs, that's exactly what can happen. So if you see a digital sign, be prepared, because dynamic pricing is probably in play at that place. If you have a place that has hardcore price where it's stuck on, that is safe to say that is not going to. Now, if you are ordering from DoorDash, Uber Eats, any of these places, all bets are off, because again, it's digital pricing, so they can do it whatever way they want. So moral of the story is, if you do not want to be screwed over by having to pay more, first you go to the store and pick it up, or a restaurant and pick it up, and you look for if they have digital, anything digital when it comes to their pricing.
Yeah, don't go to those stores to start with. And do your own personal boycott. Look, consumer will win this without a question, right? So not only their stock tanked when the MPU video came out, Chris, and then I did not know, but Instacart was in hot water with the FTC for some other thing. They settled for $60 million.
Woohoo!
But then the FTC announced that they are investigating it because of this, video, or because of this investigation. Their stock tanked the second time. This is how you do this with these companies. When their stock tanks, bro, by 10%, you know what 10% on Instacart is? It's $400 million. So I'm going like, yeah, that's how you do it. When their stock tanks, they go, hold on a second. Hold on. All our RSUs are underwater now. We were just going to collect nice Christmas bonuses. I'm like, what's happening? And Instacart says, sorry, we're not going to do it again. We're not going to do it anymore. And then they say this: at a time when families are working exceptionally hard to stretch every grocery dollar, those tests raised concerns, leaving some people questioning the prices they see on Instacart. The company said on Monday blog post, that's not okay, especially, right, for a company built on trust, transparency, and whatever that says. So, I like Instacart. Would you have said that before this wonderful investigative journalistic video came out? Where they surveyed and did this with 500 consumers, basically copying and pasting, repeating exactly what we did with 7 drivers in LA? No, Instacart, you wouldn't have said that. Would you have said that if your stock didn't tank by 10%, value of $400 million market cap, poof, gone like that?
Nope. See, you know what's amazing is that statement that they actually said on their blog post at a time when families are working hard to stretch every grocery dollars. But yet the thing is, they just admitted to them saying, yes, we are testing this, and we are testing it, putting you in different tiers on what we think you'll pay for a particular item, knowing that, yes, it is hard out there and everybody is stretching for the dollar. No matter where you are on the spectrum of income, everybody is scaling back and trying to stretch their dollars as far as they can go. And you just spit in the face of every single person that you have ever had on your platform, and then come out and say it's built on trust, transparency, and affordability. Go fuck yourself.
I join you with the go F yourself part.
One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it.
Instacart saying that they were doing to help grocers and other retailers learn more about what kinds of prices consumers would pay for items such a cop-out. Of course it's a cop-out. It's algorithmic discrimination. But when it happens to the consumer and it comes out like that, see, with the driver, when we did the driver MPU thing, right? Nobody cared. But then we got a lot of views. Overstock did not tank on that. But when they do with consumer and stock tanks, they go, shit, hold on a second. That's a lot of market cap we just lost overnight, twice. And then I'm like, yeah. So I've been saying this. We need to do this more with the consumer. Do you think an investigation on all gig apps, such as on-demand apps, DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart, well, they did their thing, Uber, Lyft, Uber Eats, we should do it all with the consumer. When the consumer is getting screwed, they will pay attention. They will go like, hold on a second, let's not.
Yeah, because it affects them. I
Yeah,
mean, you only have what, 8 million drivers worldwide for Uber. You have how many 100 millions of MPUs, active monthly users?
182.
Yeah. So what's the ratio right there? It's a massive different ratio. So if you're pissing off 8 million, it's a drop in a bucket. But if you're
because they're going to quit in 8 months anyway.
82 million, that's a whole different story.
Yep. Well, that's the thing. So then they're in trouble with the subscription thing, with the 36 million there, 180. I'm telling you, these things need to be continuously checked because algos are running wild. Again, we did this math, nickels and dimes. It's not boiling the frog slowly. Nobody feels it. It's all good. It makes hundreds of millions of dollars for these companies. And then shameful, they come out and say, oh, families are struggling. I'm like, yeah, assholes, because you keep raising the prices. How about that? So I'm like,
And so, yes, like I said, that is why I am working on something, because this is not going away. This is that they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and now they're trying to walk it back. And you know damn well that sooner or later, they're just going to go right back to it. They're going to repackage it, repurpose it, and rename it. And then it's just going to be right back to the same old, and nobody's going to be the wiser until that comes out. So, yeah, when something like that happens, that's exactly what's going to go. So, again, like I say, I'm working on something, guys. Stay tuned, because I don't want anybody getting screwed, because, again, everybody hardworking out there and trying to make ends meet. And unfortunately, these algorithms are so finely tuned that they can figure out so many things. But there's different things I'm working on that will definitely help you get into tier 1 instead of tier 4, which you'd rather be in tier 1 because that's like the low end. That would be like the shoppy thrift saver type person, and that's where you're going to get the best deal and types of things like that. So
do it.
Oh, I've been working on it, and I'm trying to refine everything and make it simple, easy to understand, and all that. So it might take like a couple of months for me to actually finalize everything, but it's something I'm working on. It's something that's very near and dear to me, because I hate paying something on a different price, one place to the next, or one way to the next. Like, that is why I absolutely hate using Uber Eats and DoorDash as a customer, because why the hell would I spend 30% more for the same fucking thing to sit on my ass at no, I'd rather go and pick up the freaking food myself. I get to save my money. My dollar gets further, and I don't know. It's just crazy. So,
price of convenience. And so I want to, so hold on a second. Lowrider TH, what are these names? YouTube is putting out in different avatars now. Anyway, if you do Rody XD, not Rody XD, email me, Sergio at therideshareguy.com. I want to talk to you.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club, with Sergio and myself,
Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.